Hello everybody. I'm just trying to do this as quick as possible. After all, it's 16 preliminary, 8 preliminary rounds, and then it's like 10 more or whatever. Hopefully I can get this done by Christmas or whatever. But, the next round is an interesting one. So first of all, 8-Bit Eric won. Not too much surprise. However, Carla Acosta voted for Prince of Fallen. And you know how it works in elections. If you get like 5% of the vote, you get to have some political power. So at least Prince of Fallen gets to be like mayor in the Snake City capital. He's just not president. But next one, Alphanerd Entertainment versus Lawrence Dagstine. Larry. This is an interesting one, isn't it? Now, first of all, Alphanerd's a little before my time, I know. But he's an interesting guy. And personally, I think he is definitely still obsessed with Darius. He's still friends with these fucking freaks like Turbo Joe. He claims he let it go. He's still friends with fucking weirdos like Lawrence Dagstine, 3-Frame Canadian Gamer. He still comments on videos talking about Darius. However, at least Alphanerd tries. Personally, my vote is Lawrence Dagstine. I mean, Lawrence Dagstine, the guy with YQ, he's like, I'm not a pedophile. YQ transitioned when she was 14. It's like, the fact that you even know information about like that, about YQ, and you start re-uploading a bunch of TikTok videos of her, or whoever it was, is the creepiest thing ever. You're at least somewhat of a pedophile, not to mention you're a liberal, and pedophiles are always liberal. And just accusing Darius without any basis. I don't know, at least Alphanerd, you could kind of feel sorry for with the prison thing. I listened to his story. At least Alphanerd seems to try and develop himself. At least he's a little more real. At least he buried the fish. Although I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if he came back to the fish eventually. But we'll have to see. He's a road warrior. He's still around. He does stuff. He does his own thing, I guess. He's like one of Canadian Gamer's only friends. But yeah, Lawrence Dagstine, he had his saga earlier this year of all his weird videos. And before that, there was that weird, like, conversion therapy, Team Amico channels with the thumbnails. And he said, like, he spent, like, 8 hours a day. He literally admitted that. Like, he's freaking weird. And he had, like, that alternate persona, Derek person. Or maybe it was a different person. Or maybe it was the same person, the same body. I don't know. His body's big enough to hold 2 people. He literally said in one of his videos that he dedicates his New York apartment to obsessing over Darius once a week or something like that. He's a fucking weirdo. He said he has child porn on his USB drive. He admitted that. He's fucked. He is fucked. He probably stopped making videos because he got arrested. I'd say the only redeeming thing I've ever known about Lawrence Dagstine is the fact that he at least admitted, he's like the one person in the Snake community who at least admitted the fact that 8-Bit Eric makes alt accounts. No, sorry, Alphanerd did as well. The other complaint I have about Alphanerd, though, is that, like, he's talked about, like, blatantly horrible things that people do, and he just, like, doesn't even seem to have it in his moral register that things are terrible. Like, when 3-Frame made those freaky Afro Gamer dude videos with, like, the singing and his girlfriend, and when he, like, doxed him on Facebook or something, Alphanerd was just like, oh, he's just having a laugh or something. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's like, or he's, like, talking about Turbo Joe. It's like, Turbo Joe's a good friend, he's just having a laugh. It's like, Turbo Joe's a fucking psycho. He's admitted openly, check my channel, that he supports copyright striking people for the sake of taking them down. He acts like he's on medication or something. I don't care if he's a veteran, whatever, that's no excuse. He's crazy. Vote, baby. Vote. Or the world will never change.